In this video, I'm going to be showing you several winning online arbitrage product examples to help you make more money in your Amazon business. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm a 24-year-old full-time Amazon online arbitrage seller, and on my channel, I help people make money from home flipping name brand items, Adidas, Nike, Lego on Amazon's platform. So make sure to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Product number one we can see is right here on vitacost.com. It's like a vanilla extract, like grocery type product, basically right here. We can see $18 is our buy cost. And then we also, if we click that, we got a 20% coupon right here. I cannot understate enough, or I can't talk about enough, the power of coupons and how important it is to making products that wouldn't necessarily be profitable then be profitable. That also adds a big competitive advantage and is going to lead to less competition too, right here. So we can see we're at $18, then we're going to take off 20% as well. So if we head over to the profit calculator right here, we can go 18 and then go ahead and take off 20% right there. And we can see that puts our ROI pre-sales tax right around 47% right here, which looks very good, right? And then what's interesting is the buy box actually changed on this product since I initially pulled it up. Now the buy box is down at 24.67 right here, which is only 10% ROI right here. And if we scroll down to the Keepa, you guys can see that historically we've been at 31, but the price recently dropped down here to where it had been as well when Cozy Farm, this one seller, was back in stock right here. So this had been profitable for a while. However, we can see that these guys actually have a bunch in stock right here, and compare that to the estimated sales, there's a good chance they're going to retain that buy box for a while. However, this had been a winning product and is a good example of how a coupon can make a product a winning product. Looking at that history at 30.95 right there, we've been nice and profitable. However, now that the price has dropped, which is nicely, we could see very clearly right there that it has, it would actually put us where we wouldn't want to go ahead and buy these right here. So I would pass on this item. However, we can see it's a good example of how a coupon can make a product profitable over time right here. Number two, okay, we can see naturesunshine.com. Not super familiar with this website. We can see we're taking advantage of the subscribe and save right here to get this price down from $18.95 down to $14.20 right here. So if we head over to Amazon right here, we can see they're actually selling for $32.90, right? So at 14.5 or whatever it was right there, and then buy cost at $32.90, we can see we're going to make about $8 profit right here and about a 56% ROI pre-sales tax, right? So we got 33 in the buy box right here, and we can also see that the buy box is an FBM seller, right? It doesn't ship from Amazon, it ships from the seller. So we know that's a good sign as well. If we head up here on Seller App, we can see it only weighs about 3 ounces. So it's probably going to ship for like $3-4. Right? So we can scroll down right here and go to FBM right there and plug that in. Go like $4.50 right there. Camera died right there. And we can see we're going to make about a 53% ROI FBM right there. So it's not a bad flip as well. A little bit more efficient to do FBA on something like this though, right here. And now all we need to do is we can see the BSR is an 86K rank right here. Got estimated about 101 sales a month. ROI is good, right? We just need to go down and make sure that the price is stable and the competition is stable, looking at the Keepa chart right here. And we can see across the 3 month, which is the main data you should be looking at if you're a new seller, right here, we can see that the price is nice and stable, right? It's been about 35 right there. Now it's about 33 right here. The problem, my friends, is the competition is actually shooting up right here. So I would expect this price to go down further. However, though, something like this where we can see that the competition has been shooting up, for about a week or so right here, the price actually hasn't gone down that much, and we got a lot of cushion here on this ROI, right? Especially if you're in a state with no vitamin sales tax, right? So even if this goes down to 30, which is probably going to take like a week or so for it to do, we're still going to be making money on something like this. So I would say if you were to buy this, I definitely wouldn't FBA it, because in 2 or 3 weeks, there's a good chance that the price is lower right here because this was previously out of stock. Someone brought it back in stock. Now other people are seeing this because I assume if you just Google it, it comes up. Yeah, right there. So it's like pretty easy to see on there. However, this is a good example of, in my opinion, a first in, first out FBM play. The kind of thing where it's probably not going to make sense to FBA because there's a good chance a lot more stock heading the market. But with FBM, you can take advantage of a lot quicker of this stuff. And we can see that there's actually a bunch of FBM sellers that are priced competitively on this. And what we can do is head here and go data, buy box statistics, and we can verify that there's a lot of FBM buy box share happening, right? About 80% another 5% right there. And we can see that there's no check mark in the FBA column right here. So we know that these guys are making money, right? FBM. So it's the kind of thing where probably not a product out with FBA, but a first in, first out FBM play potentially available right there. Okay. Product 3 right here, we can see this baseball glove right here. Now, Sport and Hound, I'm not familiar with this as a website. Would want to just kind of check out their Trustpilot, their social media, etc. There's definitely opportunity in smaller websites when they do end up being legit right here. So you want to always do your own research and call the number, kind of see if they have brick and mortar locations. I use this as an example purely just to be able to walk you guys through how you want to approach new websites you're unsure of legitimacy of. Basically right there, we can see this item is $60 right here. And then we can go ahead and check on Amazon right here and see it's actually selling for $115, right? So at a $60 buy cost, we can plug that in right here. We can see pre-sale tax, we're making about $30 profit, a 26% net margin, and a 50% ROI, which is very good numbers, right? If you want a full seller amp or full Keepa tutorial or both, ungating, checklist guide, anything like that, I have all those videos linked in the link in the description, which you can go check out right there. But purely on a BSR and profit basis, look like a good item, right? However, though, we do want to go ahead and verify on Keepa as well. And so we can see over time, we can see that the price is pretty stable, right around that 115. And then we can see the competition is pretty stable as well. Here, especially over the past month or so. It went up a little bit in March, but it hasn't been an issue at all because we can see that even though the competition's up a lot, the price hasn't gone down much and we're still nice and profitable on something like that. What we can do is go here, data, product details on Keepa, and then we can actually go ahead and see the buy box averages over time. And we can see that this is an incredibly stable product right here at 118. The 90-day average is 115. The 180-day average is 117 right here. So we need to obviously go through, verify this is the exact product. I'm almost positive it is. Right here, yeah, right hand throw right here. Yep, right there. And we can see this is a nice and profitable winning product, kind of thing where you would definitely go ahead and want to take advantage of this if you just found it on your own, basically. Absolutely a good item right there. All right, number 4 right here. Okay, we got a nice tea kettle right here on Cuisinart right here. And I believe there's a 10% code that popped up on this as well. Either way, it's profitable, but I'm pretty sure when I looked at this initially, this was a virtual assistant lead, basically. So at 34.5 right here, we can go ahead and plug this in. We can see we're making about $12 profit on this, and it's selling for $70 on Amazon, which is going to give us about a 35% ROI pre-sales tax. Right here, we can see there is a suspected IP issue with Cuisinart. How I would go ahead and verify is actually look at the Keepa here and see if there's people that have been on this for a while. Now, something like this was previously out of stock. So what I would do in this case, and this is a really good example to educate you guys on this, is you want to look at other Cuisinart products and see if there's a lot of other third-party sellers on it, because that's going to help you verify and look at the Keepa charts on those items that have been in stock for years on end, if there's any really steep drops in competition that would lead to a potential IP complaint right there. So that's very important to be doing, especially when you're taking a look at new brands on this stuff right here. And my virtual assistant actually finds a lot of leads with Cuisinart, so I'm pretty sure it's a good brand right there. But you always want to verify via those Keepa charts. So something like this looks good. I'm not quite sure the return rates on home and kitchen type products. Haven't sold much of them myself. However, pre-sales tax 35% ROI, assuming these are pretty low, which I would kind of assume they're pretty low. Return rates, we end up being right around 30% ROI after sales tax right there. And even better if there's a 10% on here, which I think there was that popped up right there. But either way, I would probably hit up the customer support, ask if they have any types of codes, as well as join their email list to get fed those deals when they come up right there. So not a bad item whatsoever right there. And then last item right here, we can see definitely would want to make sure this site's legit. Do research on that. We can see looking at that in terms of just contemplating legitimacy. We can see they do have a support number and they do also have a brick and mortar location, it looks like, which very much validates it. You also always want to make sure you're checking out with PayPal on that too. So something like this was an intriguing listing because we can see we're paying 65 right here, right? We can rock and roll over to Amazon. We can see that puts us about $25 profit and about a 40% ROI pre-sales tax right here. And it's an FBM seller in the buy box right here. However, though, you can see that we're not quite sure in the picture if like you got to really do some detective work in terms of matching up if this is the right thing. Ideally, I'd get a picture of the label too, which might require hitting up customer support right here, or because I just don't love only having one picture right here. However, we can see it very clearly is the correct brand right here, and the titles match up in terms of like 30 grams, etc., pure silicone gel, etc. right here. But especially for consumables products, guys, it's so important that you're taking a look at the label, that you're verifying it's the same thing, everything like that. So the numbers make sense on a product like this. We got to check the Keepa as well. We can see that while the competition did really shoot up right here, the price has been very stable for about a month right here, where we're nice and profitable around that like 110 right there, something like this. Looking at the product details right here, we'd probably honestly sell this closer to like, yeah, 116 right there. So it's even better. The key is that you would really want to make sure that this is the right product. And especially if you were to order this and get hand, scan the barcode, make sure it looks good and everything like that. Because anything that's going on people's skin, it's consumable, anything like that, you always need to completely verify that's correct, just for obvious reasons, making sure you're doing honest business and just looking right here. So numbers make sense on this. Just wasn't completely sure about the picture. We'll need to do more research into that and everything. So that's a couple winning products. I hope you guys like seeing my psychology, breaking down the Seller Amp and the Keepa on all this stuff. And you can see, even if the profit numbers make sense, it doesn't always mean it's a green flag. Go ahead, go take advantage of it right there. So thanks for watching. If you're interested, we'd love to have you as a Seller Amp user as well. Get a free trial at selleramp.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one.